welcome. Welcome, my sweets. Welcome to Alta Starseed Collective. Okay, so you saw the title. I missed a day. It was such, oh my God, the heat is, it's the 19th of August. The hottest month, Leo season of the year. The hottest month of the year is Leo season, August. And we ain't done. We ain't done. We are not done, are we? Okay, so let's get into my channel. Thank you so much for watching, being here. If you're a newbie, welcome. I welcome you in. I'm excited to have you. I have a story to tell right now. And what am I doing? I wanna go home. Okay, so yeah, that's what I want. All right, you're getting what you want. Okay, let's let's light a little Palo Santo. Why don't we? You're getting what you want. It may really surprise you. It may be unbelievable to you in one way, shape, or form. And last night, I really tried hard to bring a reading to you. So I did get some cards out. I want to thank you so much for subscribing. We're edging towards my 7 free readings, my 7 free questions. Not possible without my beautiful and handsome, gentle women and gentlemen. Alta Starseed Collective. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting us, guiding us, leading us, giving us the 411 and the 911, the 911 411 combo. Yeah, we get it all. So I just did a silent reading. You know, I just pulled cards. That's a silent reading, and this is what came out. And I did it really differently. So I was like, it's kind of interesting how Spirit didn't have me do it on live, because it came out really cool. Okay, let's get into the live. Let's see if we're even on. Let's see if we exist. Yeah, we do. Okay, thank you. All right, so the title is He is Broken, and I'm going to let you know why I say this. One of the little birds came out. One of the little birds came out. Okay. Okay, so basically I have let's go back. Let's go back. Let's start at the end. Start at the end. You know how movies start at the end and then you're like, oh, that's why this happened. Takes you to the beginning. That's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Okay. This is an ex-lover of yours. Okay? Person, place, or thing. That's not what I meant to say, but it could be something that you truly loved too. I mean, that's Spirit saying. Something that brought a lot of emotional gratification. Something that you thought, I'm lucky to have this. I feel lucky. I feel lucky. I feel pretty. Yeah, something that made you, uplifted you. That made you feel like maybe only you had it. I get you and your genie bottle. Okay, something. And it was very passionate. Hi, Milk Baditi, how are you? Thank you for being here. Oh, you subscribed? Great. Great. So when I get to the questions, I hope you're on there, and I hope to get to your question. 7 free questions. Thank you for leading the way. We love you. I don't have the dinger right now, which is good because it's the morning, so everything happens for a reason. Knight of Wands. This person was pumped up. Pump up the volume. Pump that music. This person was a little, you know, over the top, I guess, with this pump that volume energy I'm channeling. They did magic on you. Okay? Or because it's not reversed. We like to teach people tarot here too. I like to show the cards. You don't want to see my raggedy face. You want to see what's going on, right? Why I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay, so this, I feel like because it's upright, I feel like they saw your gifts. They saw your magic, okay? And they wanted it for themselves. This could be, by the way, I do have a mature crowd, so this could have been somebody who wasn't exactly your counterpart. They were a masculine, excited energy about you, collective, and they might have been youthful, quite young thinking, underdeveloped. Why did I say that? That was Spirit. That's not what I meant. In a way, Spirit wants me to continue with that because this could be someone who did rugs very early in life and their frontal cortex was affected, okay? Or a traumatic event, I think also, they don't talk about that. I'm going to add, like, a traumatic event can also affect your frontal cortex. Okay, they're very brokenhearted about you. Okay, this is not the first energy that came out. And I can develop this a little bit more. But why do you want to develop it more? Like, why? Why would you want to develop it more? Okay. All right. All right, let me get this in order. All right, hold on. We lost track. They want to confuse you. This person might be sending some disorientation spells towards you, okay, to get you off your north node, because it's the end, okay? This is the end. The doors. They're trying to close the doors in your life. Let me get into. I still didn't get in there. What am I doing? Okay. 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 Yeah. All right. Okay, so this energy kept you in a 7 of Cups as an option. Okay, they were a lover that maybe you didn't know was playing you, but you saw them as a 9 of Cups. You're like, no, I don't feel like playing the field. I'm gonna hold off on my other suitors, and I'm gonna give this one my most energy, time, and attention. Yes, that's the truth. It was a yes for you when this person came. You saw a complete yes. You went kind of head first. You went head first into the pool, and you were confident that it was going to be a whole bunch of water, but you didn't know that it was shallow waters. This person was shallow. Yeah, here they are. Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Absolutely. Very flighty, very hot in the pants. They were a smooth talker. Yeah, and after they did the magic on you, see, they saw your magic, okay? Because this is coming in as a man. So this is particularly for my beautiful collective, Starseed collective. Feminine. And you could be a male. So this person saw your gifts, saw that you're a manifester, and they ended up probably pouring on. This is love bombing energy. Okay, they ended up pouring on the BS, how amazing or good looking or handsome, or putting smoke up your butt is what they were doing. You look so good. What else did you do in your life? They were really digging in. They were really trying to see, like a closet, like clean out your closet of whatever's in there. They were trying to shake you, shake the coins off of you, put you upside down. They were trying to disarm you. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, but it's because they need to heal. They have to heal, okay? They came to you already with a broken heart. They were wounded already. They were a wounded person. I heard a wounded child, okay? I heard they were a wounded child. And maybe you as an empath gravitated toward that because you were healed of that, right? You were working, you collective was already and had already done 50 to 40% of this work already. 50 to between 50 and 65. I mean 55. 50, 50, I get 50. Some of you were at 50%, some of you were at 55, or it's even more, and some of you at 60%. You just had 40% more to go. Okay, you were almost at your end of your spiritual journey of lessons, and then you met this person, and you what? Aww. And you what? Ooh. And you what? Opened up your heart. Because they present it as a King of Cups. But don't you know I love you, honey? But don't you know I'm doing all this for us? But don't you know my heart is with you? This is amazing reading. See, Spirit, I wasn't with you yesterday, but God always makes up the difference. Always. See, this is one of, you are always going to get the best. It's going to be like the scales may be uneven, you know, you're something that weighs you down, and then something else comes, boom, and it evens you up, and you have now this possibility and this ability to be balanced. Spirit does that for you. That's amazing. Okay, so yeah, so you're being guided. This person forced you to be single. You were like, oh hell no. But it was very, like, this girl is so disoriented. Like, she's, when this all happened, it was very confusing. You trusted your gut and you went with Spirit. See how she's talking to the bird, but she's really got this kind of confused look on her face. This not distorted, but mesmerized. She has like a mesmerized look on her face. And then the world kept on turning. Things kept on happening, and you propelled yourself out of this, maybe a past life cycle, because it could be sometimes when we meet karmics, we get this instantaneous attraction, and that could be this wand energy. They come in hot and heavy, or attractive and alluring and magnetic, and this person already could have cloaked themselves by putting some magic, or I feel like they put the magic on you. That's why this Nine of Pentacles woman is looking so like dazzled, like she's looking off into space. She's not really looking at you. She's looking off into space. But anyway, you made the wheel turn by following Spirit's guidance and leaving this behind, because this person like kept coming in and playing with your emotions. They knew exactly what to say to you, or how to tug at your emotions. Yes, because they had you. They had your part of your heart, the Two of Cups. You truly felt for this person, okay? Four of Cups. You had to pull your love back. You had to pull it all back. Cool it down. All right. And this was the Devil. Okay, this came in reversed. This card, because I've been moving stuff around, and I moved my desk to a cooler spot in the daytime, but in the morning I can do it here. I had to move it back, and this card, the fan hit it just right and went right underneath the desk like it wanted to hide. Thank you guys for being here. Like it wanted to hide, and I put it back. I swear I put it back upright, and it's showing it's safe reverse. So this, it's face. It's safe. It's safe reverse. It wants to take everything you have in your safe, in your savings. This is an energy that wants everything. Okay, and then the Five of Swords. They just want to come in and fight. They want to get you in a nasty like argument, fight. Or they're sending energy where whoever you're working with or whatever situation you're going through, it's going to be frustrating. You might have a verbal diarrhea on someone innocent, so you don't have connections. Okay, this person is fiery as hell. So they're sending. That's the magic that they can do with heating things up. They might actually work as a chef or a smith man or something, maybe even an electrician, something where it has to do with fire. They might even, that might be their occupation. They might be a smoker. They may like to barbecue a lot. But what was I going to say? I was going to look at this energy real fast. The Capricorn energy reversed. If I can look at it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to look at it. Okay, because your girl always thinks she's organized, and then she ain't as organized as she thinks she is. It's not meant to be. Okay, let's go into the next one. This is okay, we're going from backwards. So this is this person, right? All right, so then what ended up coming up was the Four of Wands for my collective. The next energy is my collective's energy. Let's get some more light so you can really focus. The light's going to come on. You're the light, okay? You follow the light. And you're walking on God's purpose. All right, so we got some more lights here. Oh, forgot to put on my light here. Starseed, Alta Starseed Collective, thank you for being here. Okay, that was not done on purpose. It's just the way it worked. I want to get these messages out to you. Okay, so this person is, they knew that, okay, I don't know, we'll get to the third party because I haven't even picked up the cards for that. That was a very heavy energy. But this person, they know it's the end with you. And they're trying to block doors. And I got that from the song, This Is the End, My Friend. They try to pretend to be your friend or friendly, and they love you and they care about you. I'm just concerned, I want to help you, whatever. They came in, maybe that was the energy. Maybe they wanted to stump you, block you, make you fall down, lose your money, your coinage, so you would go to them. Right? That was their ultimate goal, because somehow, it doesn't say it here, but we've done so many readings. This person is very sneaky, so they're not above using other readers, high priestess, to get info on you, right? They probably have access to that themselves, or they do it themselves, right? So we have, this person saw that you're having a Four of Wands, you're having a connection, you're having something very beautiful, gifted from God coming in, okay? This is coming in quite quickly. It could be already in your vicinity. You don't see it coming, okay? Nine of Wands. They're giving you a hard time. Particularly yesterday, you might have had a hard time. Things might have been a little heated for you, or it was just very hot and frustrating. King of Pentacles. This is a King of Pentacles. They freaking pay to do work against you, okay? And it could be for the justice system. They're paying in the justice system. Somehow they're fooling around with that, because they don't want my high priestesses to have a new beginning, okay? Because you're on the road to your new beginning. On the road again. I'm just making music with my friends. Yeah, okay, so all of this came out. Okay, I'm not going to even tell you how all this stuff came out, because this is the craziest message. So they don't want you to be a star. Okay, first thing, they don't want you to be a star. All right? They don't want you to shine, to be seen as favorable. Okay? All right, so with the Hierophant, they want you to be with somebody who's an emperor reversed, a tyrant, okay? A powerful man who likes to have his yacht, his yacht parties, and you can't say anything about it. You know, somebody who is really sleazy, who's own a modeling agency, but it's really a prostitution brothel, a forced trafficking or something. Like, this is a tyrant. That's a tyrant. So they're doing the magic so you confuse an emperor as spiritual, high vibing. This could be them, okay? They're doing this really secretively. They could be working with an Aquarius, an Aries, They could be working with their mama. Their mama could pay for the spiritual work. Yeah, they could pay for the spirit. They could be the one. And this person, like, it feels very entitled. Like, he has a lot of things. He has property. He has things. So he uses things is the energy I'm getting. But anyway, let's continue, because this is really good. Then they're sending, oh God, okay. They're sending their karma to you. They're sending their nastiness so you can wear it as a coat, as a fur coat, and be weighed down with it. But they that's not working. Judgment reversed. Like, what they're doing, it's like they're trying to cloak themselves in your energy. Okay, it's very weird. And you're the Empress, so they're sending energy so you sell out, right? So you sell out. Yeah, just like all the singers sell out and you hear their music on commercials. That kind of cheesy type of energy that you don't, you know, you're like, well, they're older now, you know, it's okay that their music's in the elevator, in the grocery stores, like, you know, it's just money making. Like, they don't want you to be worthy of who you are. Okay, this is Venus energy retrograde, which I think I heard Venus is going into Scorpio, but it's also going to retrograde into Scorpio and Libra. So it's going to be like, let me be the third party, because, you know, they're already married, but I don't care. I can still get him. And then they siphon energy off the Empress. So, and then it's the Empress's, yeah, then it's the Empress, like, putting Empress reversed. Then this is, okay, I'm getting a lot of energy from this Empress reversed. So then they could maybe marry a woman and use her up, take her beauty, and she raises the kids. She works for everyone. She is the cow and the milk. She for everyone. Like, she feels very responsible. Oh, my man would never do that, and my man this, and she's like acting really unfeminine. Okay, this, you know, she likes to fight. She likes to hit women and men. This is Empress reverse. They're sending energy. That's exactly what I said over here, that they were sending this hostile energy. Okay, that's what they want you. I heard not flexed. That's what. Wow. Okay, who does that? So you're moving towards a connection that's going to be spiritual. They're sending energy to you. It's very hard, but you still get over all the negativity, and you're going to meet this man that is responsible, reliable, dependable. He might have his own business. He might be independent, or he works for someone. He might be the head guy that everyone counts on. He's the master of keys. Okay, so he might be a landlord of some sort, you know, or he has the keys for the business wherever they go. He's the one that opens it up and close. You know, this is the head honcho business guy. Okay, this man wants to give to you. This is where you get justice. Things are going to even out, and you have a new beginning, and you are the High Priestess, my collective, aka Alta Starseed Collective. So this person, they don't want you to get the clues that he's around you, or that he's seeing you, or that this energy is coming towards you, that you're, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. This person's a giver. He wants to give to you. He wants to invest. Have we heard that? He wants to invest in a relationship. Okay, he's even. The scales are here. He wants to give and take equally. Okay, yeah, Five of Pentacles. All these things are not working. Okay, you already are in the midst of connecting with someone. They want to make you feel left out, like you're not being given. Nobody's going to give to you, or they want to do this to the people around you, where your resources are compromised. You have to rob Paul. You know that saying, whatever. Maybe Paul has something to do with this. But justice, you're balanced off. So maybe you know, okay, this is kind of giving me like you had to take funds from one stack and use it for something else that wasn't proposed for that. And then, you know, because like you had one thing that you needed to get to, but that was not the money allocated for. So you've moved money around to make things work for you, but they wanted you, they didn't want you to work with other people. They didn't want people to help you out financially, monetarily. They didn't want people to collab with you. So maybe people have been wanting to collab with you, but you haven't been able to because you've been trying to allocate your money and put it where it's more effective for you. Okay, you might be a business owner yourself. You might be a boss woman yourself. You're stepping into this energy. You're embracing it. This is all new to you, and you're doing it instinctively. Ah, yeah. Okay. What the heck? Why is this? What is this? Okay, sorry. Let's get to the moment. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. I missed you so much. Oh, you don't even have any. He's not powerful at all. No, he's not. They're not. This is what they try. They try to siphon your energy, because a lot of these men are just faking it till they make it kind of energy. Okay? So this new beginning, they're trying to make you have regret. They're trying to bring a low vibe to you. And they're trying to make you feel like you're not going to be able to get it because you don't have the funds. You don't have the money. And this is where I see that my collective is really clever. Justice and the Six of Pentacles. So it could be that you use the money, like I said, for what's you're gonna get. Somebody's gonna give you money. It could be also that there's a masculine that wants to come and give you money. They wanted to stop your ability to shine, like to keep your drive. They wanted to stop your drive. They wanted to stop your drive. This is a King of Swords. This is a King of Swords. Who is doing moon magic. Aries, Libra, Gemini. Because they see you succeeding, and this is tearing them apart. They're really upset about you succeeding because you're making the right decisions. They put all these blocks, these mountains, these obstacles there so you wouldn't succeed, but you still kept going and are still moving towards your successful direction. Wow. There's money coming, okay? This is somebody who crashed out, man. They crashed out. They can't get any further with this dark energy that they siphoned or something. I mean, that they, not siphoned. They wanted to siphon from you. They can't get any more energy from you. It's almost like they have to surrender, and they have to pay back some karma. That's what I feel like. They have to pay back some karma for hurting you, for trying to manipulate you. Okay, so I think this is for all my females, for whoever has ever, like a masculine lover, like a lover who saw your light and tried to dim your light, to hurt you, to transfer your beautiful light. not sure what's going on. Like, I'm telling you, they love to attack me while I'm on the lives now. We rebuke it. We rebuke it. I also got some names. They're saying the page is unresponsive. And when I say names, they even attack me harder. They're already attacking me. Or I don't know. Let's wait. Let's wait and see. Okay, we rebuke it, Spirit. We rebuke it. Thank you for these messages. Thank you for my beautiful collective today, for keeping them away from harm, from intentional bad vibes, from bitter people. Don't tell people your stuff. They're in such bitter places. They can't even, like, if you're going on job interviews, if you're doing stuff, don't tell people just your stuff, because they sabotage it. They side-eye it. They evil-eye it. They evil-eye it. Okay, so let's go here. We'll get out of that. I have to get out of it. They're asking me to get out of it. They're asking me to get out of it. Oh, they just... Whoa. Okay, no, that's not what I want. Yeah, that's so weird. They just got me. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, we rebuke any negative energy that's being sent to us in Jesus' name. We don't accept it, and we rebuke it. And let's get into a new reading. Let's see what comes up next. So yeah, let's do a fresh one in front of you guys so you guys can see what the vibe is. But that was yesterday. That was heavy. This person is still... still up to their no good. Still up to no good. They're still up to no good. Let's do some dice. Let's do some dicey dice. Okay, here we go, Spirit. What's the numbers on the 19th of August? 653. We're still up. We're still up. When I do these numbers, it's interesting because it correlates. It correlates to the vibe that we're able to like. I don't know if they're throwing it or we're sustaining it. Ooh, thank you for subscribing. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. We're getting so close. I hope by the weekend. By this weekend, by Saturday. Oh, boy. We're going to have fun. Okay. I'm going to have a good time Saturday. Let me tell you. Woo. Just got paid. It's Friday night. Looks, sounds like Friday night. Friday. It might happen Friday night. 653. What's our message? Oh, it's a nice long one today. Okay, 653 says, the Ascended Masters have heard and answered your prayers about improving your life. They're reassuring you that everything is taken care of. You just need to listen for and follow your intuitive guidance. Okay, you're going to be getting the intuitive hits. There's some tough things going on for us mature people with our with our children. They are having a hard time, and when they hurt, we hurt, right? But if it's all for the Most High, it's all good for the Most High, because a lot of our kids are going through their Saturn return. Okay, and this is about maturing, and sometimes you got to be like maturing is not like fun and cozy. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's not. It's an uphill battle. and you learn through trial and error. Unless you don't learn. Okay, let's do this. Oh wait, let's get in here. Oh, where are we? My live. Sorry, let's get into it. So yeah, he's totally brokenhearted still, and coming and attacking you and resenting you for any kind of happiness. And I heard like nonchalant, because you've already healed. They wanted you brokenhearted like them. They wanted you cursing, angry. This person has an anger issue, but like we just discovered, they came into the relationship as a wounded child. They had not healed any of it. Okay? Yeah, it's a heavy burden. It's unfortunate if like a man comes into a relationship, he's wounded, he sees a woman accelerating. But see, you men forget, like we have a time clock. If we don't get going and the clock is ticking, and that's the fire under our butts, hormones. And you guys can take your sweet time to develop and groove into it. But no, you see the success of the divine feminine and you go, I want that. I have a right to that. I am going to take it from them. And that's where you messed up, buddy. That's exactly where you messed up. Having ungodly thoughts, okay? And investing in ungodly things. Wow. There's going to be payback for that. Okay. Let's get into the reading. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Let me give you a morning shout out. I'm back on track here. They throw you off and you keep coming back as if nothing. You always get back on that horse, okay? First time, I don't know if you've ever been knocked off a horse, but that shit is scary. For me, it was. My back, I think, almost like broke the top panel. I don't know. I got thrown off. But that was purpose. That was intentional. Thanks, Kai, for teaching me. But what ended up happening is every time you get off that horse, you go back on. Injured, bruised, beat up, and you learn, be one with the horse. You learn more about your horse. Mine was because somebody put the bridle on for me, and they put the horse's bridle on wrong, so the horse would buck me. Little ninth grade stuff, okay? We were little girls. She was a karmic because this new guy came to school. We ended up liking each other, and she came right in the middle, okay? She came right in the middle of that. And I still broke his heart. He still liked me in the end more than her, okay? That's the first time that was the real beginning, first time I ever got it. Like, I look at that person as a karmic. And she was willing to, like, hurt me because this guy liked me. What the fuck? Page of Pentacles. Like, I didn't know that when I was young, I was in boarding school, and I didn't know when guys liked me. I had no idea. It's so funny. That is hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm going through flashbacks right now. Let's get it together. Get it together, girl. So, Brandon Thomas, thank you for being here. KRN, thank you. Good morning. Woman 085. He don't even have a job. Ooh la la. That's not good. Don Santos, greetings to you and everyone. Past husband health situation. Oh, is that the... Okay. No, we're not going to free up storage at this very moment when I'm on a live. I want to know... Oh, you want to know about their health situation. Oh, my dear. Okay. Hello. You're a subscriber. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, yeah, you might be dealing with an earth child. or things might be moving really slow. Somebody wants to make an offer. Okay, we're gonna light a little bit more Palo Santo, clear the air a little bit more. Yeah, so I was gonna say I got initials, but we got some haters that watch me as well. And when I say initials, like they really hate when I say letters and initials, because I guess some shit's true. I don't know, but I really would like to get into that a little bit more. So we're gonna have to ease on in on that energy. Okay, let's see here. But I do get my initials offline, like not on camera, and so I know exactly who you are. Makes me laugh. All right, let's get into it. What do you want to tell us? It's a new beginning. We have new beginnings energy, okay? So you are moving slowly. It seems to be slow. It seems like this new beginning is already here. You're going to get an offer. It's slowly approaching and coming to you. Or you're open to offers. You're making moves towards the things that you truly want to manifest in the 3D. So you might be going to school, getting a new job, changing your appearance, changing your looks. Yeah, making decisions. Wow. This is an emperor. Making decisions. Not sitting on things anymore. Okay, so we have an emperor who's now investing, acting now, moving towards new things, and actively, where the mind goes, the body will follow. So this person, they don't have anything holding them up to be with the collective. It seems like somebody's moving towards the collective. That's what. Okay, let's see. I'm kind of getting all kinds of energy here. All right, let's see what we get. Next to the Empress again. Oh yeah. Somebody sees you shining bright, okay? This could be you. This could be you also just making decisions. Moving from stagnant, stuck, to decisive and ready. Oh God, look, he has to come out. Oh my God, of course, of course. So somebody's watching the offers that you're getting. Somebody might want to trap you with some kind of offer. Somebody might... Watch out what you get offered, because these offers seem to be coming in with like an ulterior motive. Read the fine print. The details, the devil's in the details. Yeah, something wants to come in to get you stuck. Right when you're having this new beginning. They're holding on for dear life. Yeah, they're coming in like a bat out of hell. Somebody's doing something for looks or for... Oh yeah, somebody wants to come in. Somebody's... You're protected. You don't want to be with this person. This person... It's like two different energies completely here. I don't like it. They're toxic. They're attached. They have something attached to them. They have something attached to them, Spirit? They have something attached to them. They want to go into this new world energy with you. They want to attach themselves to your abundance, to your prosperity that's coming in. But Spirit's holding this up and guarding you. You're the star. Damn. Yeah, they want to confuse you by like maybe, I don't know what they're doing. They're confusing you. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Keeping you in a, okay, they want you to pick the wrong thing. I was going to say they want you to pick the wrong energy. So this is not necessarily, it's almost like I'm getting, this is behavior. These are outbursts. These are frustration, sadness. It's like they're sending you lower vibrational energy. So you stay in regret. Okay, and they don't like your strength. Yeah, they don't like the strength you have and your passion that you have for your work. You are very secretive. You don't really tell anybody everything. Okay, they want you to have sleepless nights because they don't want you to accept compliments and anything that makes you feel good and uplifted. That makes that they hate that. They hate when that happens to you. They want you to be down and out. Because there's something about, like, one of these offers, yep, is the King of Cups. Exactly. One of these offers is the King of Cups. Sweet, kind, compassionate, complete opposite of this devil energy. They want you to pick, they want you to be confused about what you're going to pick. Because somebody's going to really get you. I don't even think you have to say, yeah, I don't even think you have to say any words. This is just an energy. So you need to focus more on people who, the energy of what you want. Don't put a face to it. And then it comes to you. But this person wants to attach themselves to your abundance, your prosperity, your incoming abundance, your incoming prosperity, your incoming happiness. They want to become a part of your empire. They want to discombobble you. Right now you are single, okay? So this person who's coming in is stable, or you are stable and single. Somebody wants to come in quickly, okay? It's going to make you defensive. You're not, you don't, the thing is your whole energetic field is already got its defenses against this toxic energy. The devil and the angel. This is a spiritual warfare. This person is still hanging on for dear life. But you're not, if you just can't be swayed or wooed by whatever kind of charm or compliment or gift this person may come with. It's snake oil. They're throwing energy to lower your vibration. You have to be in this vibration for this person to truly come into your energy space. You have to be argumentative with spiteful, evil, intentional thoughts. You have to be super reactive. Okay, this is not a wise person. As soon as you get off your balance, they can, boom, they got you. Okay, they got you. Just know that. Well, tell me more about this Five of Wands energy, Spirit. Please and thank you. Oh, yeah. It's because I just saw it. Oh, yeah, I just saw it. Oh, my God. Yes, I just saw it. What was it? I just saw you. Oh, it wants to hide. It wants you. Oh, it wants you to hide. Did I not see it? Did I not see it? Okay, whatever. I thought I saw it. Oh, my God. Okay, so you... There it is. I did see it. Okay. Okay, this is what I saw as I was... You're getting a beautiful love connection. Okay? Beautiful family, beautiful wife, beautiful husband. 2.2 kids. The white dog. I mean the dog. The picket white fence. You're getting this. You're getting this, right? I know this is not what everybody wants, but you know what I mean? Like you got some kind of vision of happiness for yourself. And with someone. Okay, this is being with someone. I don't care if you're in a shack with someone. You're happier than you were with this person, even if they had money or whatever. They want to steal it. Oh, look. They're doing magic. That just popped out as I told you. They're working actively to take your manifestation. To take what Spirit is got in store for you, my stars. Okay? So they could possibly be cloaking themselves to come in as this boss energy, like they have. But oh yeah, and they're gonna do this fast. Okay, they're trying to shock you. They're trying to give you another shock, like that shock. It just bobbles you, it disorients you, and then boom, they got you. They stole it from you in your disorientation. That's why in my old deck as Nine of Pentacles, they did something to take your love life, your love quality, your attractionness, your ability to manifest, your Venusian magnetic energy, your beauty. Yeah, you can say beauty spells. This is this could be a down low masculine that their lover, aka best friend, saw you and they both went against you. Now this pig looks really disgusting now because they got their energy back. They might have stomach issues or a lot of gas. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is true. They're trying to stop your new beginning. They're trying to hang on for dear life to your old energy and then manifest a new collapse, a new calamity, a new event where they can take your energy from you, shock you. Okay? But if you're not partying, if you aren't twerking it up in the middle of the night, you know what song I've been hearing? Like here in Los Angeles a lot is Phil Collins. Something might have to do with the name Phil. I can hear it. I can feel it in the air tonight. Like in the middle of the day, they put that song. It's really crazy. And they've been playing that song a lot. I can feel it. So they're putting, like they're doing the work, but it's not, the air is not carrying it to your doorstep. There's no momentum. There's nothing that sticks you and this person together, that binds you guys. Before this person, you know, had your body fluids, you know, had some hair, had something of yours, had access to your car, you know, being in and out of your home or something. But this, now they don't have nothing. So there's nothing to grab on. So it's not working. Two of Swords. Funny. It's funny that the Two of Swords is here with the Emperor, because the Emperor makes decisions. They don't sit on stuff. It's an Aries fiery energy. So they're like, let's do it. Let's go. Come on, let's go get it. Let's go. Boom, boom. You know, I remember I worked at a company where you would go knock on people's doors. And I remember those guys would get all pumped up. And they're like, okay, let's go. And they would like have breakfast, donuts, and coffee. And then they'd be off and having to, you know, door-to-door salesman type of thing. It's kind of like this person lost that. Like they don't have it anymore. This could be a collective thing where they were massively trying to confuse men, and men didn't know what was happening, and so they stood still. They didn't do anything. They didn't make decisions. And now they're in their emperor power. They're more empowered. They're more capable. There's more clarity, transparency onto what to do. And there's something that a masculine does not want. So he's acting like he's not making a decision, but he does know what he wants. He just doesn't want to tell somebody that doesn't want it. He just is acting like he's waiting. But emperors don't wait. They act. So this person is just, this person could be upset or just left things on hold for too long. The Hangman. Yeah, so this is your energy. So they're actively trying to come in. They waited a long ass time. Now they want to pop in energy. And you're going through victory. Your victory is protected by God, by spirit, by ancestors, by ascended masters. Okay? You think outside the box. You're not easy to figure out. Your next move is never your most predicted move. Yeah, and you're the Queen of Swords towards them. You really don't want anything to do with them. You really don't care for them. Yeah. This is someone from your past, very fiery. Okay, they left you and went off to go work with somebody else. Yeah, and they had just plans of coming back to you, but by then you took off. You're like, oh, screw you. You ain't gonna keep me on hold. You're the queen of wands. You're the queen of wands. You had very good intuition on this person. Okay, they were sending you energy, but you are also the high priestess, so you could pick up. So they left you. Okay, they left you to go work with somebody else. This is someone from your past. They put you on a shelf, they put you on hold, and they said, I'll be coming back. But you became the Queen of Wands. And you should have been together. This person should have been focusing on you, because you are a couple that would have been very dynamic, very powerful. People might have even said, oh, are you married? You know, like there was energy around you that people could see off of both of you together. But what? They went and kissed the nalgas of somebody in the past, okay? They put their lips on somebody's nalgas. Go went kiss butt. When you were the high priestess, knowing everything, you knew this. You knew this. When they did this, you knew it. And you knew it was over too. And you're like, I ain't nobody's second choice. But now that they went to this nasty energy, and they might have an STD, they might have invested with this person in a place or real estate, or with a child, with their body fluids, created, I don't know, they might have, they're caught up with someone else. So if you take this person back, you're taking a lot of BS. They might have something, it's like, surprise! It's the kind of surprise you don't want. And they're hiding it, okay? They're shady. They're hiding it. They won't tell you. They will not tell you. That's probably what this person's like deciding. Should I tell the collective they're a high priestess? They're going through victory. No, I won't tell them, because I want to get some of their victory. I want to siphon some of their energy. I want to have some sex so I can have some of that good luck, do a beauty spell, and go back to my boyfriend, aka best friend, who's also married, by the way. And their woman is riddled with sickness because she plays dumb or something, or she just don't know better. She's young and dumb. I don't know. Yeah. That's what we got. That's what we got. Are you still here, Miss? Yeah, you subscribe. I want to know my past husband health situation. Okay, since you subscribed, I get to pick one person a week, but you got to tell me you're here. You're going to be my free person this week. If I'm guided to your reading, Priya, if she doesn't, welcome. Subscribe, Priya, and if you want to ask a question, or I can just pull some cards on you, let me know. Let me know. She subscribed and left, but I know it's in the morning, and I know people have to go to work, and I know all that. So let's see, where's my, so these people come and ask for a reading and then they leave? What's going on? That's what they do. Okay, everyone left. Let's do this. Somebody else needs messages. Different messages. Collective messages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for these messages. What do we need to know at this time? Please and thank you. Queen of Swords. They want you to remain a Queen of Swords, okay? You don't have to be playing nice. You don't have to be smiling even resting bitch face. Who cares? Yeah. This person knows that you are tough as nails. I heard tough as nails. Like they're not looking forward to coming back with their tail between their legs. But they know that right now you're carrying the victory. Yeah, they do need to heal more. Okay? They need to heal more. They're wounded warrior energy. So this person's coming back, okay? But they just need to heal more is what I'm getting, Spirit. Yeah, heavy load. They're carrying a heavy load. They're carrying a heavy burden. Okay, ever since you left, you left them with a heavy burden. Okay, you have been celebrating, or you will be celebrated, or you're due for more happier experiences, times, and moments. It's your time. This person threw a lot of shit at you. That's why they're suffering. Page of Swords. That's why they're suffering, and they can't communicate with you. They want to come in and communicate with you, but they can't. They're at a distance. They have to heal. They're carrying a heavy burden. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for being here, sweet love. Oh my God, you're the best. I just felt the energy shift. Love you, girl. Have a good day. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so Page of Cups. Yeah, you're following. Let me see. Did I? Okay, let's. You're following your gut, you're following spirit, you're following your intuition, or you're being guided to, okay? You're being guided to. This could be like, I'm getting a different energy, y'all, and it's really heavy, so please bear with me. I'm getting that somebody lost a child, okay? And somebody's mourning a lost child. Now, we did get that childhood energy, so maybe somebody's mourning their own childhood, that they didn't really get a childhood. And this could be like a big 6-foot dude, a voluptuous woman, but they are like a little kid inside because they haven't healed the inner child. And they get distracted easily like a child does. Right? Yeah. And they get distracted sexually easily. This is somebody who gets, because they're like a kid in a candy store. They have no self-control. And they might have had some kind of sexual trauma. Okay, so this is, I'm sorry, but that's what's coming through with that Page of Cups. That is not for everybody, obviously. It just could be for somebody. Okay, Spirit, tell me some more about this energy here. Page of Cups, the beautiful energy though. Page of Cups I really like. Yeah, this is you healing. God giving you the comfort, the nurturing, the love, knowing that nothing feels better than to be with our Father in the flesh here on earth and in the spirit here on earth, and making him first. So some of you chose God first, okay? Chose to follow a higher order. You also surrendered God's will for your life. Instead of working in this 3D with your own ego-based needs and wants and desires, as we do when we're in our 20s, prior to our Saturn return, like if your parent did illegal things and you feel prone to do it. Wow, hold on. Okay, I had to get my cold coffee. They were trying to close my throat, so sorry about that. But yeah, this is like conditioning. Like if you're, the way that you're taught by your parents or your role models, your caregivers, is the way that you end up using that template to move forward in life. And I have to say something. I don't know why they're telling me to say this. There's more and more, right, in the foster care system or something. And there's been bad, we've heard the horrible events that have happened, but also there's good kids that come out of there. And you have to move towards the ones that are positive role models. So there's like an energy of like a little bit of more mature energy when you're an infant, a child, and you can't decipher, but you know things are right and wrong. And then you get into like pre-adulthood, anywhere between 16 and 25. And you decipher what energy you choose to accept in your own environment. And you have to gravitate towards those who are more of, I'm thinking like more institutions that give you discipline. I don't know what this is. Okay, let's figure this out. Yeah, somebody wanted to steal from you. What you don't see, or you might see it now because you're the Queen of Swords, you've put all the pieces together. What you didn't see in the past was that you were unhealed. And then this person was able to put you in a 10 of Wands energy much easier. And then you had to learn to leave this person. But this person, or this person left you, and this person might have communicated with you or may have not communicated with you about leaving. About leaving. This is about somebody leaving you high and dry. Oh my God, they keep, these weird screens keep wanting to pop up. Let's see here. You've completely healed this heavy burden energy, okay? You transmuted or transformed this. And that had to do with walking away from a lover. And now this lover wants to come back to you and communicate to you. But Spirit's got you like in his hands right now. You really should trust Spirit. Like, that's why it's so important that you don't think bad thoughts about other people or judgment. Like, give judgment to other people right now. What you don't see is the 10 of Swords. This is the end of like a lot of suffering, a lot of being in your head, not knowing, not trusting. We have 10-10 energy, 2 endings, 2 full-on completions. Woo, 10-10 energy, we love 10-10 energy, 10-10 energy. This is like been wanting to come for, oh God. This has been held up since 2015 or something. After this heavy burden, you're going to get a celebration. You're going to be able to celebrate. So that, okay, so this is what kind of what's been going on. Like, people have not been doing the right things for themselves. And you come into their life and you probe them and you tell them and you help them and you try to be a good example for them. You try to be supportive to them. But they're still making mistakes. They're still not getting it. They're still messing up. They're still on a vice. They're still dreaming about something that's not practical. Okay, not attainable, really. Or they think it's attainable. They're making their life more challenging by not listening to the Queen of Swords. You know, you tell it as it is, and then just because you tell it as it is, people may not take your advice because you're telling them the truth. They want you to play their game and to feed into their lies, but you don't do that. You took the high road. Okay, you went ahead and said, okay, this is the way it is. I lay down my truth, you know, and I set my boundary here. I'm not going to play your pretend game. I'm not going to inflate your ego when you're not inflatable, when you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be the leader. You don't deserve to lead. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. So this is this Queen of Swords who has really good practical ways of living her life in the 3D, and can communicate and help. She's a teacher. But because she teaches real truths of realities, all of her information does not really get heard. It gets cut off. It gets muted somehow. Like Charlie Brown, when that wah, 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 they just talk and you're like, what are they saying? It's like the adults are talking, but the children don't listen. The children don't get it. And now they're maturing and they're having a lot of, they're crashing out is what's going on. They're learning by being put in a corner. There's nowhere to run. You got to do it now. You got to take my advice now. You gotta take my help, because I'm not gonna help you unless you XYZ. There's stipulations. Even though you're coming in, you're very loving. You gave somebody a lot of chances. Okay, you gave somebody a lot of chances. Maybe somebody's in regret because you gave them so many chances, because you were so kind, loving, caring, compassionate, but they still couldn't get it together. They still couldn't come towards you. Justice. Okay, now you're so well balanced. You're stronger now. It's like this kind of energy used to discombobble you. It used to throw you off your pedestal, your podium, your stage. It used to really F with your energy. And now when they come for you, you get right back on the horse. You don't need no saddle anymore. You go bareback. You hold on to that mane and you ride and you ride and you ride. You canter. You jump the obstacles. And you're fearless. And they can't mess with your energy anymore. Because now what you say, you walk your talk. They can't hold up a candle to that. And you're not doing it like with bad intentions, hurting people. You're yourself. That's even more annoying. Yep, Justice wants to come out. She said, don't forget about me. I'm Lady Justice. And I'm here to retain your beauty and your finances so you look fine in that car. Or wherever you're going. I don't know. I don't know where that should belong. Really. Justice, you might be a Libra. Yeah, so he's all broken hearted because he can't come into your energy and play with you like he used to. Yep. You healed. You healed that shit. Sorry, I'm cursing. It's just... They're being forced to walk away. They're being forced to go do something else. Okay, they meddled with your energy enough. They tinkered with it to stop you from celebrating. But the secret is that these were gifts. Like, you now learn how to overcome stuff. You know how to step over obstacles, step on snakes' heads, serpents' heads. That's Archangel Michael. Yeah, Page of Wands. So somebody wants to come in and play with you, like in some kind of playful way. Like, hey, yeah, I was just kidding. Oh, remember me? Remember me? Yeah, no, we don't remember you. Yeah, all of that. They want to put you back in an 8 of Swords, where you don't see, you're stuck. You're too healed for that. You're too healed for that. They want to get you back to your unhealed state, where you felt less than. Where you would take crummy offers. You would take their offers. This person doesn't know what to do, how to get back into your life, by the way. Yeah, 6 of Wands. You move towards success. They can't beat that offer that you gave yourself. You gave yourself your own cup, your own self-worth, your own self-assurance, your own self-care, self-love. Yeah, and they want to steal that from you. They want to steal the work that you've invested and harvested into yourself. They want to take it. They're like, oh, there's everything, all the barn has the hay again. It has all the animals again. Let's go steal it. Let's go wrangle up all the good harvest. And the only way they can do it is if you open the door to the barn and let them right on in. Oh, sure, let's get together for lunch. Let's do lunch. Let's have a cup of coffee together. Yeah, you're going to the party? I'll see you there. I don't know. This is... They want you to feel left out. They want to steal from you because they want you to feel left out. So they're really manipulating the energy so you... Something happens and they can swap the energy again, okay? But you're very solid right now. Yeah, you're very solid. You might have your own business, your own platform, and you have some King of Pentacles, yeah, that wants to pop on in, man. There's a secret energy. There's a sudden energy that Uranian. It's like you unexpected. You don't see it coming. Somebody's watching you. This person dresses well, looks well, smells well. Damn, they got a nice house in the country or something. Yeah, they see your strength. They see your strength and that you defeated this lower vibrational energy who wanted you attached. They're actually both seeing you. It could be a King of Pentacles who's a Capricorn who wants to do the pop-in. Hey, beautiful. Remember me? The one who tried to hurt you? Now I just hear, I will survive. The one who tried, weren't you the one who tried to hurt me and kiss me with goodbye? Damn. This is a past person that feels like they need closure, okay? Close the effing door in their face. That's what you need to do. Oh my God. They're so annoying. They see your strength. They're only in the shadows, by the way. They can only play in the shadows. They want to steal from you again. Okay? Because they see your victory. And they want to come. Okay, so this is two energies. This could be somebody that wants to come in. Oh, yeah, I'm doing real good. I got my own business. I got the house going. I'm doing this on the side. I got Bitcoin. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. All you're going to hear is blah, 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 blah. That's all you're going to hear. You guys are in fucking two different dimensions. You don't even... Somebody wants access to you. They want to be able to sit right in front of you or to have you on the phone for... but they might have even crank called you. But the energy is not hard, like solid enough to sustain itself. It's like a radio station with static. Like you're like, oh, I love this song. But it's like you can't hear it because all the static, it goes in and out. There's really a very low frequency. Unless like you go and you stop the car because that's where the sound comes in, the song comes in clearer. Or you drive towards that place where it's like a stronger signal. You would have to make all the work. You would have to do all the physical energy to get to them because they're out of bounds with you. They cannot come into your dimension. You would have to lower yourself. You would have to stop something. You would have to give up on something. You would have to, it would be an interruption. Okay? It would be something that they could be trying to cause a lot of people, like if your peeps are not strong, okay? It could be something as, Mom, I'm getting bullied at school. And you're like, well, who's bullying you? Who's bullying my child? And then you get upset and blah, 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 blah. You know, or the teacher said that I need this and all the other kids have it, Mom. And, well, you got to get it. You're going to have everything that the other kids have. And then you're like upset or you're rattled because there's an injustice to your peeps, your group, your family, right? This is what they're doing. They're trying to rattle you up in any way, shape, or form. What you love, what you're involved in, putting in this 10 of Wands energy and this 10 of Swords energy. They're doing the work. They're doing the work. But you moved away from this person. You have distance. You have distance from this person. That's what they don't like. They don't like because they can't steal at a distance. They can't, yeah. They can't steal at a distance. That's why they're like, hi, remember me, the devil? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, little girl. Hi, little Jimmy. Like, ay. Okay, let's get some. I have the angel deck right in front of me. We're ready. Spirit got me ready, armed and ready. Yes, say your prayers. Give your gratitude. Don't let this energy affect you the way they want you. They want you to be affected by this energy. Somebody's gonna try to contact you too. That might upset you. That in itself might put you in a 10 of Wands and a 10 of Swords. You're like, what? Why is this? What the hell? Like, I mean, you could be like me, like straight to voicemail, or but they could catch you. You don't even know what the phone number is, okay? And maybe someone's looking for work, or you put in an application for something, or you're waiting. You know, your phone that you have is your business phone, so you have to answer it. Yeah, they're angry. I was gonna say they're afraid. They're afraid of your freedom. You're free now. She's topless. You might be a 70s child, a 60s child. You're a free spirit, but you have a lot of angels. Wow. They want me to show you this. Look at all the angels protecting you. And the devil's trying to hurt you here. But you have all those angels protecting you. Trying to steal from you. Okay? That person's trying to steal from you. They don't have to be Capricorn, but they could be somebody that's very needy. They're attached to you. This could be a relative that's a Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. It could be some kind of issue with the relative that just you're never going to get rid of this person. This person is stuck like little crazy glue, gorilla glue. Divine timing. Wow. Somebody is truly waiting to get with you, but you're needing to trust spirit. That's why you're needing to trust divine timing and spirit. Oh, okay. Okay, so spirit is trying to tell you something. That, yeah, they know that this person's been on your tail. They know that this is the end. This is the wrapping it up, man. This is the wrap up. We're having a wrap party tonight. Yeah, that's what happens when you finish the film. Oh, we're done with the film. Wrap party. And then the premiere. That's what... Yeah, they want you to have a life review, okay? Because these are chapters that you needed to have to teach you lessons, and they're very emotional, okay? It could be very emotional too. It could be people who've been significant in your life, and you need to let them go because there's going to be other people taking their place of significance in your life. But you're sad because people, if you let them go, it's like people who've passed on, and you can't hold on to those people. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but I am. Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay. So this is a very spiritual, introspective time of healing. This person needs to heal, okay? Maybe they need to heal. And maybe you can feel them healing, and maybe you can feel the sadness falling off them, or them clearing their mind, the overthinking, over contemplating, over the anxiety, the nervousness, the tension. You're on a new journey. Exactly. It's a brand new journey. You have freedom and new journey. Number 2. This person doesn't, they didn't want to claim you, but now they wanted to blame you. I guess they wanted to blame you, and now they want to claim you. Okay. Because they were unhealed. Door to spirit. They cannot close your doors that spirit is opening up. Let no one come in between what God has done for you, what God has in store for you. You're moving towards these open doors. You're moving towards peace. Okay? What brings peace? Abundance, health, prosperity, happiness. This person doesn't want you to have any of that, but it's almost like this energy is like, okay, I can't hold you hostage anymore. I have to say goodbye to you because you're just too strong. You're just too strong. And you kept going on this journey and your angels were helping you. And you're going to be, you're moving towards open doors, opportunities, people saying yes. This is coming in for your loved ones who had blocked doors too, because these people, whoever they were, I think it's more than one because there's 3 here, they were blocking your opportunities. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, Danny. 3 love. Gentleness. Okay, my masculine, we're getting a nice gentle masculine. We have been through so much. We have been put in our masculine energy for so long. We haven't been able to bask in our feminine energy, to wear dresses, to buy flowers, to feel supported and safe. Spirit is bringing a gentle person into our life, a gentle man, okay? Here's yup, because look, more angels, everybody, spirit, everybody, all the spirit world, everybody in the spirit world wants my collective, Alta Starseed Collective, to know that you are so surrounded by angels, by angelic realm, okay? You've made it because they've been helping you. They've been healing you right now. They could be healing this masculine to be gentle with himself, but these are 2 feminine energies, surrounded by angels. Surrounded by angels. Okay, you've been vulnerable. You've been very vulnerable. And divine timing. Let's not forget divine timing is here too. A lot of cherubs in this reading. Did not expect it. So this is a day of being gentle with yourself, loving on yourself, taking that spiritual bath. As soon as I took my spiritual bath yesterday, I took off a ton of weight because they were throwing so much at me. It was super healing afterwards. And when I take the bath, I'm like, no, this shit's not gonna get to me. This stuff's not gonna get to me. It's not gonna get to me. They're not gonna make me hate the people I love. Because that's what they want. They want you to have a blowout on the people who love you and support you, so they don't support you. So they turn against you. And it could be because they have crappy ass mothers, okay? It could be that they have greedy ass mothers. Like, you know, their child might do stuff for them and their mother doesn't pay them. Their mother's like, well, you know, I got to do this, I got to do that, and just breadcrumbs them. Or their father, who the hell this is. They could be dysfunctional parents, and so that's how they learned. I don't know. I'm not going into their energy. They need to heal, okay? That's it. This just popped out. Blossoming abundance. Okay, this person is deceitful. Look what's behind it. What the hell? What is this? All right. Let's make some room for the new cards here. Oh, this person is coming back and they're going to have deceit. Okay, this person is coming back. Period. Period. Because they see that you're getting abundance. They see that things are working out for you. Okay? It might be your community, like you might have established yourself in your community. There's people who commute and drive really far, but this is your community that's blossoming, probably because of your energy and you bringing it. And this person might be in your community. This could be a neighbor. This could be somebody watching you in your community. They could be a young person, like 25. Okay, so Spirit doesn't want you to make any moves exactly right now. They want you to heal. And this is a cycle ending, and it's very tricky, okay? So they don't want you moving sideways or sneakily or secretively right now, because they want you, it's like they want you to catch the deceitful one. Because what I understand is, like, these people, they're always up to like seediness and up to no good or whatever. So when things are calm and people are praying and people are um, enjoying life, just a very serene type of energy, they can't really be in that energy for too long. They have anxiety, they have nervousness, they have angst. They have extra energy that they have to expel or vomit or whatever. I mean, they just can't sit still, is what I'm saying. And you can. When you have a happy family and you're just living life in a purest form, you don't have to go, crank it up, twerk it up. You have a lot of peace right now. There's a lot of peace coming to my collective's life. But there's like a bad apple in here that is watching every move you make. And they're trying to make you indecisive, okay? This person's going to come to light. They're going to come to, you're going to see them as clear as day. Okay? They're going to do something in the middle of the freaking day. They're going to be caught. You're going to catch something. You're going to be aware. This person could be a woman who envies you. Could be a fire sign woman. Masculine energy. Could be two people. Interesting. They keep interrupting this reading in the but I haven't lost you guys, so I still have you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brittany. Okay. See, they don't want you to have a happy family. They don't want you to be happy. If you have kids, they don't want you to be happy. They were attacking your children. They've been trying to burden you by attacking your children. That means that you have to pray with your children now that they're back in school. Pray in the car. Pray before, if you have to walk them to the bus or whatever. Pray in the house before they go off to school, because we're in a spiritual war. You have to put a cloak of protection over your child, okay? Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Wow, you're super talented. You are gifted. You're so protected because you're helping the next generation and the sensitives. The sensitives! Oh my God! I love that. Okay, so either you start with your own children and you progress into like scholastic or something. Like I heard autism, neurodivergent, quirky, these different kids. You really get them. They feel at home with you, collective. We have a helicopter. That's why they wanted you to keep going to keep up this fight, because you have a lot of courage that you can help these children. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Okay, so you're gonna this kind of looks like oh my God, it looks like her. Hayden, she loved the dolphins, and she was like a little girl. Doesn't that look like her? A little bit. Her blonde hair. Oh, sweet Hayden. Strategy. Okay, so these could be that your kids need you right now to help them heal this family lineage. Somebody envies your relationship. Somebody envies your child or your relationship with your child. Could be a Leo. Retreat. Yeah, so this is not a time to be like doing too much. They want you to be very inward, very receptive, meditative, gardening, yarn, beading, activities that require maybe yoga, an altered state almost. Huh. Okay, anything else? Outdoors. They want you to go outdoors. All right, I have to go outdoors so bad. I better go now because it's gonna get real hot. So that's what we have. I'll take pictures of the jungle for you. No, I will. This is new energy. This could be your child, okay? This could be, so there's like going to be, so you have to recharge. We've been through a lot. If we go outdoors, we can regenerate our energy by sitting on grass, neutralize our electromagnetic field. Nature wants to heal us, okay? So this is like really beautiful energy, very loving, very kind, very gentle, surrounding you at this time, healing you. And so it is. All right, thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I didn't get any readings, so I will check out and try to come back later when it's not, I can't come. I don't know if I can because it's really hot. So once I go out, I'm going to come back. I hope I can come back later. I really do. Much love and light. Take care. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe at 18700. I will answer your live question. So be subscribed, hit your notification. Have a blessed day. Bye.